It looks pretty cool. Blizzard Entertainment presents. Like the quality of the cinematic is through the roof. Even from the storytelling perspective, it's really capturing. That was pretty cool, I'm not gonna lie. So, hello everybody, it's Joe. A long time no see. I'm still alive, but I was sort of busy with work and other projects. For example, during the night I have returned from Egypt, where I was hunting sea cows, quite successfully I might add. But back on topic. This leaves me with a few hours of the early beta of Diablo 4 still open. I have managed to avoid all the spoilers of the game. I have seen the trailer like, I don't know, a year ago, or how long is it out, and since then I've read virtually nothing about the game, so I'm completely blind, clueless about what is going on in here, which is a good thing, I believe. So, the plan for today. I will play for about an hour or two I have left of this early beta, and I will assess how good the game is at capturing the player's attention. Because nowadays everybody has an attention span of a goldfish, so the first hour of game is really crucial for every game developer to make right. So without any further ado, let's get to it, because the devil never sleeps. I think I'm going to pick a rogue, so let's go with that. So I think this is a good idea to give you some presets to just get some rough idea going. This is very purple. Yeah, I think this is good. Let's check the hairstyles. Okay, we can have some facial hair or eyebrows. Okay, eyebrows are facial hair from now on. Okay, I get it. Yeah, this is also pretty cool. Like nose ring, like I don't like the idea of snot getting on my nose ring, so I'm going to go plain without jewelry, which makes the most sense to me. And we can pick some markings, which are pretty interesting. Okay, let me go with something subtle like this and give it sort of, yeah, I sort of like the white color of the markings. So, summary. The character creation options are pretty nice. I really like it. I don't think there is anything else you can really want from character creations. And also, given the style of the game, which is like top-down isometric style, so you are not looking at the character directly too much, so it makes sense to have like some minimal character creation, but having this slight customization for the character is really nice to feel like you are the one playing. Of course, I'm white dude and I'm playing beautiful Native American rogue, but who cares? Like I was able to make the character in a way I like it. So that's plus, like, nothing to complain about. I'm really happy about this character creation process, and the characters look really cool. So that's good. So let's go with less guidance and see how naturally the game feels to me with that. So let's go with that. Okay, another interesting choice. Going with some difficulty right off the bat. I'm not sure whether this will be implemented in like the final game, but that is pretty cool. Let's go with the tier 2. Okay, here we go. Okay, LOXS.
Was never meant for humankind. Of their downfall.
Yeah, it's definitely me. That's nice, having me in some sort of opening cinematic. It looks sort of like Skyrim when it came out. So that's, I would say, pretty nice from Diablo game, having this level of quality when you think about it. Like, you can tell it's not like the top notch you can get, but if this is like game models, everything, like gameplay cinematic. That's pretty impressive. Gasp. Grunt. Frustrated sight. That was ugly. Very ugly. So, we are through the cinematic. This is me, this is Akaria. And this is the game interface. So we have life, we have energy. Okay. So we have attack. Do I have something? I is inventory. I can check my character, which is very nice. I like that. So we have head, we have torso, we have hands, we have legs, we have boots, and there are some jewelry, 2 rings, one necklace. That makes sense. Main hand of hand, okay, and we have ranged. Oh, here we can check abilities. Okay, let me see. That is pretty interesting. These big squares are the skills you can pick, and these small squares are the upgrade for the skill. You also have some passive skills which are not directly dependent on other skills, or like they are not tied to some specific skill. Okay, there's more passive skills and this tier, and here are some like high-end passive skills, and you can pick only one. So that's pretty nice. I'm not really sure how many skill points you will have, whether it's going to be like one skill point per level, so that might make quite a lot of sense. And I haven't like looked through builds or anything like that, so I'm like just pedaling water without having too much of an idea what is going on. But it seems the skill tree is complex enough with some like consequences for your like build. I don't like if you can like pick everything, like it doesn't make sense. But I think you will be able to like pick up enough skills, and these end branches of the skill tree are really nice. Like you are forced to pick one of 2, like branching every skill a little bit to like your liking, to your build. Like yeah, I think making builds in this game is going to be quite interesting, so that's nice. So that was the abilities, pretty cool. Okay, so inventory looks really reasonable. So we have like basic equipment, the inventory is like split into equipment, consumables, quest, some aspects. I don't know what that is, but it's pretty clean, pretty reasonable. We have some expendable materials pane. I'm not sure whether the list is complete, but even when it is, it's pretty cool. I'm interested in the crafting in the game. Like inventory management can be a pain in Diablo, so I sort of welcome this streamlined type of like material collecting. I'm not sure how many of those you can carry with you, but that's okay. Like it's not the most role-playing feel if you have inventory like this, like you have like these slots for everything, but it's convenient, and yeah, let's go with that. It's probably nothing wrong about that. So I have a map. That's pretty cool. Collections, social, clan. Okay, we have clans, that's nice. Some options and map. Okay, that is pretty reasonable. Reasonable interface, reasonable options. I have some, yeah, okay, quest markers like that can be discussed in a long video by itself, but let's go with that. So let me check what I can do here. I can destroy everything. How can I switch to a bow? That is a question. How to switch weapons? Okay, is there no switch weapon option here? So it will like automatically decide that I'm going to use a ranged weapon. Okay, so I'm not sure how to use the bow right now. What the hell was that? Ah, it's a corpse of a horse or something like that.
Road's blocked. Should clear up when the storm has passed.
Okay, first minion is dead. That was easy enough. Maybe too easy. So right now, I'm not sure how much incentive my character has. I'm stuck in the wilderness, my horse is dead. There are some works in the area, which are not very friendly, it seems. I think my character was going somewhere, I'm not really sure where. I remember something about the horror dream in the opening cinematic. This is the cave, and that's all there is to it. And I have a quest marker which should lead me somewhere. There's quite a lot of corpses. Okay, they sort of like die too easy. Like maybe I have lost 1 health. Okay. Maybe I will be corrected in future encounters. Okay, what's going on here?
What's it to you?
Oswin, hush! I'm sorry, Wanderer. You've come at a difficult time. This madman just stumbled into town and started causing trouble. Keep him in the shed for now, though. He tried to bite off Oswin's fingers.
Oh, I see. So the guy was trying to bite the other guy. I was thinking there's a work in the village I should kill. Never mind that.
Could you protect us from whatever is out there? We have nowhere else to turn.
I'm going to kill whatever's in those ruins before it gets the chance to kill me.
Okay, Akria is down to business, it seems.
Thank you.
Like, what is the motivation? But what the hell, level 2? Okay. So I'm thinking about going with some range skill. Throw blades, short distance. So let's go with Heartseeker. Okay. Can I like put it here? Yeah, it's already in here. So that's good. And 1 more skill point and I should be able to progress to this point of the skill tree. What was the option to like force stand still? Yeah, there is like force move, but I'm not sure whether there is like force stand still. Like there used to be in Diablo 2, which was pretty good for the marksman style of the game. So now I'm having daggers. And now I have a bow. Okay, that was scary. It was pretty big. Potion charges. Oh, the potion charges drop from the enemies, but I have full charge. Okay, that's nice. It's better than the life globes. So, the motivation of the character. We have sort of got stuck in the wilderness. Our horse is dead. And we have sort of survived and went to a village, and they have an issue with some monsters going out of old ruins. Like, simple enough, the character decided to go for it. Like, yeah, just don't ask too many questions and go slay some evil, I guess. Icehound ruins. Abandoned halls. I would really prefer to have some options to like force stand still. Okay, we have lost a little bit of health. That is nice. The guy was with the shield was trying some... Oh, shield bash. Okay, so level 4. Let's check the skills. And we can pick one of those. And we also have unlocked the skill slot. Okay, I can also move it to the right. Which is more convenient. Okay, this seems pretty nice. I don't really care that much. Oh, the retro skeleton, it's like some mini boss. Gauntlets, let's have a look. And do I really need to care about whether the armor is heavy, light or something like that? It does not seem so. Is there some like strength requirement? I don't see any. So I can just equip whatever. Seems like that for now. Maybe at some higher level items we will see some restrictions. So let's go downstairs, I guess. Help touch corridors. What the hell is that? So it's nice to have some AoE available. I can check the whole map. So we can go this way, I guess. Decapitated priest. Huh. What the hell is that? Okay, bad time for the game to freeze. So he's jumping around a little bit. That's nice. Okay. So I'm vulnerable right now. That means I should be taking a little bit more damage. Okay, that was pretty nice dodge. Okay. The first, like, boss minion is dead. That's nice. So what happened here? I can heal myself a little bit. Check the inventory. What do we have here? And we should level up with this quest, I guess.
Oh, I'm so sorry. We haven't any coin to offer. But we have hot stew, good company, and...
Stay for a pint.
Wash out the taste of the stew.
Slightly awkward. Yeah, this is pretty good. This is pretty good. It was getting sort of corny and cheesy. And this is just the right spin for Diablo game, I would say.
Souls, all of you.
Okay. So this was a nice twist. it was getting really corny with the just there are some monsters in a cave, go slay them if you can. And yeah, this is nice twist and feels much better. So the armor designs in the game are pretty nice. Also the weapons look pretty cool. I know these are just like low level things, but they already look pretty cool. So I would be interested to see how the high end stuff looks. I just hope it's not too flashy. Like it's like just enough. So that's all for now. So it's time to do a little bit of summary of what we have seen. So let's start with the visuals. And I mean the colors, the scenes and the models itself. The colors are sort of dark, moody and muted, and I think they just fit very well into the setting of the game, so that's nice. The models are quite detailed for what the game is, and especially the character creation is almost an overkill for this type of the game. User interface is functional, sort of like convenient, so from the functional point of view, I don't see too many issues, but it might feel slightly bland, like I don't want to complain too much, but it might be missing a little bit of spice. Music seems to be on more of a subtle side of things, like especially if you compare it to Diablo 2, but I think it's very fitting into the setting of the game, and especially with the combination of the great ambient sounds you can see during the gameplay. It's really immersive, and that can be said also for the visuals in combination with the music and sounds. I would say that is a job very well done from Blizzard. So, gameplay. I feel like I was missing a little bit of the early game struggles. Like the start was very casual, you just start like steamrolling through things. So I'm a little bit worried of how are you going to feel the sense of accomplishment from your character going from a loser into killing machine. But maybe the later stages of the game will still have this effect, but yeah, it's the overcoming of the early game struggle can be quite immersive in the game and give you the sense of accomplishment of your character progressing, and I was missing that a little bit. But the combat itself is very intuitive, very fluid. It's well done. I wasn't bored during the combat parts of the game, so that's good. The skills and the skill tree. I'm not sure yet. I feel like there's quite a lot of options, and I really like there are some restrictions on what skills you can pick. Like there's quite a lot of skills. You obviously cannot max all of those skills, and also having these end skill branches where you have to pick one of the two possible upgrade options for your skill. That is very well done, because if you can like pick everything, the build becomes boring. I just hope this skill tree will give you enough options to make distinctive builds within a class, because it's quite easy to make all the builds feel sort of the same in some games, and I'm hoping this won't be the case in Diablo 4. Items. I cannot judge the items too much because I haven't seen many. I again just hope that the endgame items will be interesting enough to give you some incentive to pick and choose what you are going to wear. I just hope it won't like slide into the this does 10 more damage, so I will pick that, because the other stats are basically meaningless. I'm afraid we won't see the type of items we have seen in Diablo 2. Like one item can completely change the whole build, but Yeah, we will see. I haven't seen enough. I just hope it won't be too casual and the items will be distinctive and interesting. Story. I would say I'm quite hopeful about the story. Yeah, some things could have been done better. Like I feel like the game gave you some answers way too quickly in the beginning, especially with the flashbacks. Like there should have been a little bit more mystery and maybe giving the characters some more specific motivation at the start of the game, like you are just going somewhere and now we are doing something else. Like yeah, maybe that could have been done a little bit better to hook the new player. But I'm very hopeful about the story and the characters and the progression through the game. This might be like quite a big step for Diablo games to have some interesting story. So keeping my fingers crossed. So all in all, final words. I just hope the game won't be too casual. I hope it will sort of make on my hopes and the items, the builds. There will be enough to make everything like distinct and give you some incentive to play and come back to the game to try different things. That would be really helpful. I just hope the Blizzard delivers on the promise, especially given the quite ambitious price tag. So, that's all for me today. See you in the next one. Bye.
Then at least have the decency to join me for supper. I'm bloody hungry.